So I don't know if it's gonna come down to everybody who wanna go to the next dimension, like I just mentioned. If they just actually have to think for themselves and really commit to being a really good, genuinely good person, like for real, like, not no fake, pure, or you can't be fake good either. You definitely ain't gonna get in being evil. I mean, you committed to that lifestyle. You committed to the left and the right, the black and the white, and the vax and the unvaxxed, and you fell for that, and you fell for the men and the women and the gays and the straight, and you fell for the you know the ages and thing. You fell for the rich and the poor. Everybody fell for it, and I don't know if everything's gonna crumble before my eyes, or if I'm gonna get swooped up, by the so-called angels and aliens and whatnot, or if I'm just gonna get my wings here. You know, I'm just gonna get wings here, and I'm gonna be able to fly up in the sky and see everything happening as it's coming down, because I just don't see myself personally having anything to do with it other than being a bystander, or other than trying to warn people of what's to come. You know, I can't say that it's going to be complete destruction, but I can say that just be prepared for anything, and most of all with your inside and with your soul, and just keep living life. I mean, it ain't no sense to stop living life now and just watch how everybody is becoming sheep and becoming brainwashed and becoming not able to think for themselves anymore, and not realize what's truly going on, which is that we are being psychologically pushed to do things that we don't want to do. So since we are being psychologically pushed, it's like some people just are, they already don't have like a mindset where it's just like they can just think for themselves anyway. They automatically just gonna do whatever the majority does, or whatever the news says, or whatever their leader, whoever they view as their leader, whatever their leader says to do, they're just gonna follow along with it. But it's always been a contradiction between the leaders have said and what they have told their people that have blindly followed their lead. They've told us one thing and they've done another. These vaccines and stuff. Many of the top politicians and the people in the government, the people that's creating the laws, they're not even getting the shot, and they're advising their families to not get it as well, because they know the dangers of it. But this is not even about that, because that's like, if we all just remove it from our thought process, it'll go away. But it's like too far deep in, and what's happening is happening, and people are so conditioned to the point where they have to buy stuff. Like, we got to realize that we don't have to buy nothing. Like, we don't have to buy nothing. We have to figure something else out. Like, we can go back to trading and bartering, whatever. Say for instance, right now, if I'm at the gas station, which I am, and I want to get gas, we don't want to do cash anymore, because cash is involved in a system that's controlling us and negatively affecting us. So what do I bring to the table? I can bring some sort of service or some sort of goods that in exchange for gas, because that's my main purpose of coming up here. Then we have to become more efficient in the way that we just operate in general, just like even getting gas, like that's taking up a lot of energy and putting a lot of pollution in the air. We just got to change our whole regimen. It's like the regimen, the whole waste industry is out of control, and our pollution that we're doing and stuff. The fashion industry, us getting these different clothes and stuff. Them clothes sit up in the landfill, and it's a mess. And them clothes don't deteriorate. It's just sitting up in the landfill on our planet Earth, probably weighing it down and just creating a non-useful product that's, just gonna sit there and rot, and take up space. So what we're doing is hurting the earth and hurting our planet, because we are selfish and we think that we got to have all these clothes and that certain stuff is important when it's really not. It's really not fair that, the earth has to suffer because humans are very selfish, and just everything down from the food that we eat. Like, at the end of the day, eating meat is like unnecessary at this point. It's like, seriously, we began eating meat because it was our only choice, but now it's not. We have plenty of options. You could recreate different meats using vegetables, using everything from the earth, and you can make it taste like something, because meat doesn't even taste like meat without seasoning. So we have to change that. We have to change what we eat. We got to change how we think, and the things we do, how we operate, how we think about life. Because at this point, I don't know if we even, I don't know about humanity. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how I even materialized into this person, and just like, I don't know. I know that I can escape anytime I want. I just choose to sit around and be here on earth, and I guess just to witness everything come down, because I got a feeling that it's just like gonna get crazy, like crazy to the point where I don't know what to think. All I know is I'm not scared. I'm not gonna be scared. I mean, I'm just gonna keep growing and glowing and gaining my powers and everything, and everything else is gonna come to me with time. I'm sure of it.